What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a great looking Frogman, the GW-8200TPF-1, the Poison Frog. Let's check it out. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're back with another G-Shock review. Today we have the G-Shock Frogman Poison Dart Frog. This was after the South American three-stripe poison dart frog, and it is absolutely stunning. I love that neon green, and you guys are going to be stunned with this model. Here's the top of the box. G-Shock Resist Frogman. The known logo there for the Frogman Casio G-Shock watch. Frogman Limited Edition. Here's the model number for reference, GW-8200TPF-1. 1 is a black color code, 3521 is the module, the Poison Frog, TPF. I don't know if T stands for T, but I made that up and it sounds good. We'll roll with it. Here's the manual. This one was shipped and delivered directly from Japan. I couldn't wait, couldn't hesitate. I wanted to show you guys immediately because this one is a stunner. It's a great looking watch, and I think you guys will be very surprised at how good it actually looks. Some instruction information there, which is not necessary, not relevant, but here is the box. All right, this model will be releasing in the United States in about a few weeks, a week or two. It's coming in December, late December, early January possibly for this particular model. So stand tight, hang tight, keep an eye on the Casio website, and other retailers will also carry it. It will retail for $720, which is pretty average price for the Frogman. I'm loving the green neon accents on this box. It's pretty cool. Eco-friendly, recyclable materials on this particular box. Here is the lid, opens up like so. You can see it's cardboard. G-Shock Resist Frogman logo right on the top there. And here it is. This here is a stunning piece. Look at this here, guys. The three-striped South American Poison Dart Frog. Now, if you guys are familiar with G-Shock, you know this is not the first of the G-Shock Poison Frogs, and there's a few of them out there. All great designs, all sold out pretty fast, and this one I think will be just as popular. Here's the tag for reference again. GW-8200TPF-1. Bunch of different features there and functions available for this model. LED lights, 200-meter water resistant, log data for your dives, moon and tide information, 12 and 24-hour format, mute function, full auto calendar, battery indicator, snooze function, multiband 6, 1/100th for your stopwatch or timer, I believe. So a lot of functions there, guys. I think you guys will appreciate. There's the $94,600 yen, because this was ordered from Japan. But here's the model. Now this one's cool because they didn't use the standard GWFD model, which is a large frame watch. This is actually the 8200 series frame, which makes it a little bit smaller in design. For people like myself who has smaller wrists, the GW-8200 and also the GW-200 series are smaller watches. And I'll show you guys that momentarily so you can see the comparison, because this one fits really well. And I'll put it on my wrist momentarily so you can see that. Now, tell me, does not look like a frog. And I mean, that's the reason why they call it Frogman. But other than it being a dive watch and being able to go in deep depths because of the watch. But look at that. Got the eyes on there. It looks like it's going to just hop, right? It looks like it's going to just hop at you. 3 stripes, Poison Frog. And it looks really good. It looks really compared to the actual frog. It looks really comparable. You can see there, let me zoom in a little bit, you can get a close-up. It's got a beautiful kind of a purplish kind of dial there, or digits there. It's got the day of the week, the date, and the time format right there in digital. The moon and tide information right there. And then on the right side there, you get the high, medium, low for the charge, and currently it is on high. All right, go through your functions through here. You got the mode button on the bottom left. I'll show you guys there. Usually it's printed, but it's not. All right, we'll go through the mode. This is usually the setup. And then you have your lights button on the top and your log data. You can see right there is printed. Log data on the bottom right. Right? Mode buttons. We'll go switch to the modes here. You have the log information, tide information, world time, alarm functions, which is usually 5 of them. Oops, I don't want to turn that on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the snooze. Oh, it's 4 in the snooze, which is, and signal. You can turn on your signals if you want that on. Stopwatch function, timer, and then back to your home time. Great watch, guys. I think they did a great job. Positive display with the beautiful kind of a blue or black looking digital right there format fonts on the display. You can see there you got a full auto LED light, Casio 200 meter water resistance. You can see the LED, sorry, not the LED, the solar panel around the surrounding the actual display there for solar power, tough solar. All right, multi-band 6, like I mentioned earlier. You got that green accent around. Then you have the, I believe that's titanium bezel right there around with the G-Shock green logo and titanium. But no, it's not titanium. Yes, titanium bezel, titanium in green right there. But the thing I love about this watch is so much. Oh, here's the adjust there. I was looking for that. Adjust, like I mentioned, and then it should be here. Mode. There you go. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. I need some help. Black buttons on the black stainless steel buttons. And then steel stainless screws right there. Screw back, of course, which is the common for these models. 3521 modular diver's watch. GW-8200TPF printed right in the back there. This is always good for people who are in the future looking at these watches and want to compare real watches to fake ones. This is all the things to look for. Resin band right there. And then you got a black kind of a band keeper. I'm sorry, the buckle right there. Black buckle with the Casio Japan in the back there. All right. But look at this. Let's take this in. Look at the print on this. It's just like a textured frog looking on the actual band. It's just absolutely stunning. They killed it with the design, guys. It is gorgeous. Looks like an actual frog skin on the band. It's textured. It's got the green there. Almost looks like it's gonna give me some poison from just touching it. Tell me that isn't cool. And I'll give you guys a really close-up view, a macro view of this, so you can get a really good close-up. And so stand by for that. I think you'll look really good. And also on the backlight, you have that beautiful standard Frogman Jumpman or Frogman logo right there. Not the frog, not the Jumpman. That's a different shoe. But there it is, the logo right there. Let me get a close look right there. Let me zoom in a little bit probably for a better look. Right there. It doesn't obstruct the view of you can see that. It's still legible. Very legible. It does not obstruct the view. You can get a good view right there. You can see the Frogman right in the background there with the bubbles. Still legible. Still looks good. Very clean. Very tasteful design of that Frogman on the backlight. All right, now for comparison sizes, here's my wrist. I have about a 6.5-inch wrist. So I'll put this puppy on my wrist. Zoom in a little bit maybe. Right there. You can see that even for a small wrist, this 8200 series still has nice presence on the wrist. All right, I'm going to show you guys a 200 series and the GWFD. You can see the size comparisons is truly larger in comparison. Let's check it out. All right, so you have the 8200 series on the left there, and let me show you guys here the GWFD 1000, which you can see is a larger, much bigger watch right there. All right, so I'm glad what they went with the 8200. The GWFD is it's just big. It's just completely much bigger than the 8200. And here's the Frogman right here, the GW-200 series. You can see is also pretty small, which I think it's a great for people like myself with smaller wrists. I think it does a really good job in sizes. See that there? I love the 200 series. They should come out more of those, just because they look really good. Now compare that to a GW-FA. Is it GW-FA? I believe you can see that as well. It's also larger. All right. Than the 8200 series or 8000 series. Just for comparison. This is also a poison dart right here. This is also called poison dart. This is one of the other ones that they released. But let's focus on the 8200 South American run right now. All right, let me show you guys a really good close-up, the macro view of this puppy, so you can see the details in the band and throughout the display. Let's go. And there you guys have it, the GW-8200 series Frogman, the GW-8200TPF, the Poison Frog, South American 3-striped Poison Frog. Gorgeous, guys. Don't hesitate. This is one you should definitely get. Once it's sold out, it's sold out. This is the limited edition. I don't know the quantities, but it will be limited. Once it's sold out, guys, it's gone. I guarantee you this one will be flying not to shelf. Once it's gone, it's gone. But there you guys have it. It's a gorgeous frog. Consider adding it to your collection. It's a great, comfortable, lightweight frog compared to other ones. And I think you'd really love it. Thanks for much for watching. Till next time, this is Chicago. Holla at your boy, and I'm out of here. Peace.
My G-Shock, I'm rocking 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 my G-Shock.